Aside from just songwriting, how do you think AI will impact the music industry overall?
Um, I think that there will be a big disruption. It's going to be a bit like the Wild West. There's going to be new players in the music industry. The tech companies that own the AI that's really good and is writing hit songs is going to start to exercise a lot of power. I think that songwriter groups like Sona, um, Recording Association, they'll be challenged. But at the same time, uh, some of the big labels, Universal, Sony, Warner's, they're big investors in the AI. So, just like they're big investors in the streaming companies that don't pay songwriters very well at all, it'll be in their interest to promote the AI. I mean, so I think that we're in for the next 5 years will be a very illuminating time. I'm a tireless optimist though. I see it as we'll find our way. There'll be some scary moments, just like there was when file sharing happened with Napster. But ultimately, I think that authenticity will win out, and the songwriter will use this as another tool.
So let's go back to artists. I've heard those songs you mentioned, like the Drake, the Eminem. I've heard
Yeah,
some of those, and
they're not very good right now.
they're not very good right now,
Not
but
very good.
one day I do believe they will be very good.
Mm.
So, will this be something that artists actually like kind of embrace? I don't have to get up and go to the studio and sing this, it already knows my voice. Or will they still want to do that? Is that part of the art?
It will be all different ways. If you're a huge marquee artist and your IP, your intellectual property is the sound of your voice, your Taylor Swift, your Drake, your Eminem, um, and you will license your voice to AI to make a song. You'll have approval rights ultimately. So if it's something an artist is good with, they'll be happy. If this sounds seamless and it sounds like Taylor Swift and it's a really great song, Taylor Swift might be happy, to give me songwriting credit and performance credit and a bit of the master. Um, so I think that is good for artists. But we love going into the studio. I think that we're a bit away from that moment when artists don't even have to go into the studio, but it's moving at such a fast rate, anything could happen. um it
And you
remains
kind
to
of
be seen.
touched on the legal implications. Can you dive deeper into the ethical and the legal implications of AI music?
um well, if it's going there are going to be lawsuits because there's going to be people who say there's going to be a hit song with a voice that's all going to be computer generated, and the tech company, which many of them have significant ownership by the labels, not surprising, is going to say this is a entirely synthesized voice. It's not uh, using the sound of any other artist, but there will be an artist that says that is my sound. So the inevitable lawsuits will happen. um, I think that as songwriters could be marginalized, not being used. Every songwriter has a style too. Imagine AI. You don't even have to say imagine. AI right now is looking at the song at the catalog of the Beatles, of Paul McCartney. What are the hallmarks of a Beatles song? And we all know when you hear a song, it's sometimes you say, "Wow, that sounds kind of like a Beatles song." Every artist has a sound. Stevie Wonder has a songwriting style. Kevin Griffin, I don't think I do one, but all the time people say, "Hey man, was that Tiger Lily song, that country song, yours, or that Howie Day, or the Taylor Swift song, Breathless, that she sings? Is that one of your songs?" I'm like, "Yeah." They go, "I knew it." So we have a style. So AI, if it really is truly AI, and a lot of people call AI artificial intelligence, uh, like it's sentient, like it has a self-awareness. in reality, they're just advanced computer programs. But the time is coming when it really will have sentience, and it's going to be a scary moment for sure.